ancient high kings, but from the kings and queens of Irish traditional music. Best known was her uncle, Junior Crean, a fiddler and concertina in traditional music. He was a player from County Clare who was almost a mythical figure in traditional Irish music. Her family included a brother and well-known Galway publican and whistle player, Mick Crean. You can trace their traditional roots back to at least 5 generations. Though she grew up in Limerick, Anderson had close ties to her talented Clare relatives and was immersed in traditional Irish music from a young age. And for a time she played Celtic harp, but Irish music took a backseat to her adventures in the early 1970s. An architecture student at the University of Dublin, she came to California as an exchange student and worked for a time as a nanny. In California, she met Jim Anderson, who would become her husband. They married in 1975 and started a family. Eventually, they had 3 children. Liz was a stay-at-home mom, then worked for a time in a customer service at Sears in Morristown, New Jersey, where the Andersons made their home. But a trip back to Ireland rekindled her interest in Irish music. Her uncle, Junior, had just died, and she was surfing the internet to see what others were saying about him when she came across a book of tunes posted by a New Jersey-based traditional music duo, McDermott's Handy. In the book, she saw a song by her uncle, Junior, and she emailed McDermott's Handy. The musicians were Dennis Gormley and Kathy D'Angelo. The 3 met up at a hoolie in Palmyra, New Jersey, and Liz was quickly on her way to becoming the Energizer Bunny of Irish traditional music in the Philadelphia area. She was involved in the refounding of the Delaware Valley chapter of the Coltas Kiltori Éireann, an international group dedicated to preserving and promoting Irish traditional groups. She served on its newly formed board, and soon Liz was going to every session, Cayley, concert, and dance to tell people about the new chapter and to sign them up. She tapped local musicians like Dennis Gormley and she started to give music lessons. She became one of his first pupils for the tin whistle. Eventually, she learned to play more than 1,000 tunes. She herself taught the Irish language. She became, Dennis says, a real live connection to Irish traditional music in the Delaware Valley. She seemed unstoppable, but tragically, something did stop her. She was diagnosed with the rare incurable disease of amyloidosis. She died in February 2005 at the age of 54. A few days before she died, she was on the phone setting up Irish music workshops. Before we present Liz's family with a reward, Dennis Gormley and Kathy D'Angelo are here with us, and they will play a short tribute to Liz Crean Anderson. Enjoy the music.